YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. I'm sending you a big hug. I hope you're having a great day, night, morning, whatever time it is where you're at right now. But I'm not gonna do that thing where I make you wait till the end of the video to know the surprise. Well, I don't think I could do that with this video anyways, I am pregnant! Oh my gosh, you guys. So I am pregnant with baby number 2. If you are new, hi, my name is Julia, and I have a 2-year-old. So right now when I'm filming this, it is almost June, and she just turned 2 in March. So I have a 2-year-old, and we are now pregnant with baby number 2. Also, if you're new and haven't followed my journey on YouTube, it did take a lot to get Penelope here, our current baby, I guess our one and only right now. We did have 3 miscarriages, and then to get pregnant with her, it took a while. This one, Jesse and I had decided to kind of stop preventing. We were like, let's just not prevent it, and within 2 months, I got pregnant. It was such a shock. I was like, the funny story is it was my sister's birthday, April 10th, and I had been telling her, I'm like, my period's 2 days late. But other than that, I didn't really have any feelings. I genuinely did not think the test was going to be positive. I kind of had that feeling like, holy cow, that would be crazy if I was pregnant. But yeah, so it was a complete shock. When I saw the 2 lines, I was like, oh my gosh. So it's really exciting. I did post on Instagram and asked you guys for questions to submit for a Q&A if you guys wanted to know anything about the pregnancy so far. And I do have a couple here. Before I get into it, I do want to go ahead and mention that I still do have merch available. So I have a couple different collections. I have the Hugs collection. So if you're a hugger and you want a t-shirt that says Hugs on it with a beautiful little butterfly that I hand drew myself, I have that. I also have a Ron Ratchet t-shirt. It's a really nice graphic looking tee with really cool font, and it has the writing on the back as well, really small up by the neck area. So if you're a little Ron Ratchet, that one's for you. And then my newest collection is the Soul and Luna collection. So if you are a moon child or a sun child and you want a graphic t-shirt, phone case, something like that to go with your vibe, I also have those available. The link is in the description box if you're curious. So let's get into the questions. The first one was, when will you be doing a YouTube video on this subject? And the answer is right now. That was really easy to answer. The next question was from my really good friend Melinda. She goes, are you feeling any better? And she asks this because she knows I have been so sick so far this pregnancy. I am 11 weeks and, excuse me, speaking of, I am 11 weeks and 11 weeks and 1 day today. And with Penelope, well, I guess that will be the next question. So Melinda, the answer to the question is no, I'm not feeling any better yet. Hopefully within the next couple weeks when I'm in the 2nd trimester, that changes. I hope I'm not one of those people that's really sick and nauseous their whole pregnancy. But if so, it's only for 9 months and it's worth it. So I'm kind of like, well, and also part of me too, because of, our history, being sick and feeling nauseous has almost kind of been a comfort sometimes, because then I know everything's going okay, the hormones are still flowing right. So there's that silver lining in being sick as well. But the next question my sister asked, she says, what's the difference between your first pregnancy and this one? And the main difference is I'm a lot sicker than I was with Penelope. With Penelope, I never actually threw up. I dry heaved a couple times, and I was nauseous, I would say the first 8 weeks. And then after about 8 weeks, it just kind of went away. And I remember being actually scared, like, oh my gosh, why is my nausea going away this early? But everything was totally fine. So that's the main difference. I'm hoping a difference will be that I don't have gestational diabetes this time around, because I did have it with Penelope. And basically you just have to pretty much watch your carbs and sugar intake like crazy. So I'm like, I hope that's a big difference. But with this pregnancy, I literally vomit. I've vomited every single morning since I've been pregnant. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 days that I didn't vomit in the morning. It's actually really, really sweet. Penelope, when I'm at the toilet, she puts her hand on my back, or she'll, hold my hair, and she gets me a tissue and she'll say, Mama. And so she has me blow my nose, and she'll just, when I'm all done, she'll say, are you okay, Mama? Or she'll say, okay, Sugar Mama. Because Jesse's nickname, I call him Sugar Bear or Sugar Boo, and so she calls me Sugar Mama. So funny, which is ironic because I'm a stay-at-home mom and Jessie is the one who is the sugar daddy in the house. But it's just really cute. She's been really, really sweet with me and like very caring and compassionate. I didn't get a question about this, but Penelope is really excited. We told her right away, and because I was sick and I had to tell her, I guess I didn't have to, but I wanted to be honest with her and tell her, oh, Mommy's really sick because you have a baby brother or sister growing in Mommy's belly. And sometimes that makes Mommy sick. So she's really, really excited. She's actually pretty good at sharing, so I'm hoping that that transfers to her younger sibling. She also says, she'll say, I want to hold him and sing Rock Eye Baby, she says. It's so cute. And she'll point to my belly and she'll say, baby in there. And it's really, really cute. It's also funny to see her do an impersonation of me throwing up. She'll say, Mama, throw up. It's so funny, you guys. If you want to see more of Penelope, I highly suggest following me on Instagram. That's kind of where like I post stories and things like that of her. Honestly, if you really want to see more of Penelope, I would suggest following Jesse, my hubby, because he gets like the best videos of her. He is like the ultimate playmate. It's so funny. The dynamics are, I take care of her, and when she wants her diaper changed or to be put to bed, she wants Mommy. But anything else, she wants Daddy. Like, she has become the biggest daddy's girl. She loves playing with him. They're like the ultimate playmates. So Jesse gets a lot of really good footage of her and posts on his Instagram a lot more than I do. So I will leave his Instagram link down below for you guys. He also makes really good TikToks too. But anyways, I'm diverting a little bit. Sorry. Come on, ADHD. Come on. Reel it in. But okay, let's go to the next question. So the next one is, what vibes do you have, boy or girl? And this was my friend Melinda, and she said, I know what I think. So when I first found out I was pregnant, I got boy vibes really hard. But with Penelope, I was like 90% sure she was a boy. So I wasn't very accurate with Penelope, and with this one, so like I said, I felt boy right away. And then all of a sudden, one day I woke up and I was like, I feel like it's a girl. And I'll get into, a lot of people think it's a girl. Well, I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, so I have a feeling it is a girl. If I had to choose boy or girl, of course, I would choose a healthy baby first. But if I got to pick, I really, really want a little boy. Just because I have a little girl, she's awesome. If you don't have a girl, try for one, because they're freaking awesome. I know some people say they're really hard, and she can be sassy, but there's something about having a little girl that I think everyone should experience if they want kids, So, but now I just want to experience a little boy. So, yeah, but I'll be happy with whatever, So, next question is from a really sweet friend, Soul. She says, do you have any family superstitions on whether it's a boy or girl? And I don't think we have any my Nana thinks it's a boy because I'm sick. So she's like, oh, because you're sick, you're really sick, it's a boy. And it's so funny. So I got to tell you a little story. My friend, or my sister's best friend, I don't know if she'd mind saying her name on here. We'll just call her Isabel. I don't know why, I just random name off the top of my head. So when I found out I was pregnant, I told my sister first. She was the first person I told. And she was like, oh my gosh, Isabel was just saying that someone close to us is pregnant. And I guess she had said, I think it's your sister. And so I happened to be going and picking Isabel up for my sister's birthday dinner. So I told her and she was like, oh, no way. So on her phone, she had written down on March 31st, I think it was, somebody close to us is pregnant. And she was like, I knew it was you. Oh my gosh. So I feel like that is so weird. So it's not really a superstition, but it's kind of in that realm. She also is really on point with knowing genders. She's got all kinds of like psychic witchy vibes about her. I love Isabel. She's so sweet. But she always knows the gender, and she was like, boy, it's definitely a boy. So we'll see. But then I actually, if you guys have missed in the past, I did a video about me talking to a psychic. I was actually serving tables at the time at a country club / hotel, and some hotel guests came in and I served them. And at the very end of the meal, they revealed to me that the husband was a psychic and that he had a lot of information that came off of me. And one of the things he had said was that he's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but you'll never have boys. And I've actually talked to 2 other readers before. I hate to use the word psychics. Like, I'd rather use the word seer maybe, because psychics kind of have I don't know. I'm not crazy about that word. I like the word seer better. So I've talked to 2 other seers, and one of them had kind of said, yeah, I don't really see boys in your future. And the most powerful, accurate seer I've ever talked to in my entire life, I could do a whole video about it, about the reading I had with her, and everything was like spot on, coming true. Let me know in the comments. Like this video, and then let me know in the comments, hey, I want to see a video on the seer that you saw. Because it's just, if you don't believe in psychics, you would definitely believe in psychics after you hear all the things she called out. It's crazy. But anyways, she had said that it's a little girl. She also did say that she does see a little boy in the future. But she's pretty sure this one right now is a girl, which is funny because if we have a little boy, I'm definitely done. Like 2 is plenty for me. At least they'll each have a sibling, you know, so like I wouldn't want to leave Penelope by herself, because I was an only child until I was 10, and I wished I had a sibling when I was younger. So anyways, I'm like sidetracking all over the place. I hope you guys are following me. If you are, you probably have ADHD. Or even if you don't have ADHD, you're very unique if you can follow me sometimes. But anyways, so if this is a girl, I 3 kids seems very overwhelming to me. So I don't know if I would want to try for a boy with the 3rd one, but anyways, those are kind of, again, they're not really superstitions, but they're kind of in that realm. Excuse me. My mom also thinks it's a girl, which my mom and my best friend Kendra were the only 2 who thought Penelope was a girl, and they were right. So my mom's like, nope, I really think this one's a girl too. Which brings me to the next question from my girl Haley. She said, names, do you have any picked out? And we do, and I'm gonna share them. I know a lot of people don't share names or things like that, which, you know, do you, but I kind of don't mind sharing because I like to hear what other people's names are. But if it's a girl, for sure the name's gonna be Charlotte Lydia. We love the name Charlotte, and we really like the nickname Charlie. So if it is a girl, we're probably gonna call her Charlie. And it's actually really funny because Penelope His middle name is Max. And if you haven't heard the story, long story short, it's for Jesse's tata who passed away. He loved that name. He always wanted somebody to name their baby Max. And so when he passed away, we were like, if we have a baby, boy or girl, first baby is going to be Max as the middle name. So when you ask Penelope what her name is, she says Max Zuniga. Well, she says it Max Zubiga instead of Max Zuniga. But it's just kind of funny how she likes to be called Max. And we do call her Max sometimes. We call her all kinds of stuff, all kinds of little pet names. But so anyways, it would be kind of cute if we had another girl. So our girls would be Max and Charlie. I think it's so cute when girls have kind of names that could be a boy or a girl name. I think it's so cute. So anyways, and then the middle name Lydia comes from my Nana. So it's kind of my turn to name the middle name this time around. And for sure, I either want my Nana or Tata like commemorated because they are just my rocks. My Tata did pass away in September. But anyways, we'll get to the boy name. But Lydia is actually my Nana's middle name. And it's kind of special too because my middle name is Amparo, which was my dad's grandma's middle name. So I love that we're kind of keeping tradition of like middle names from the grandmothers or grandparents. I love that. So Charlotte Lydia Zuniga would be her name if it's a girl. And then if it's a boy, we're really torn on two names. So vote in the comment section. I'm curious to see what you guys like best. So our first choice is Orion, as in Orion's belt, O-R-I-O-N, not Ryan. I'm not a big fan of the name Ryan, which is weird that I like Orion. So if we pick Orion, I think his nickname will be Ori. And we also really like for a first name the name Apollo, which that one's really hard to come up with a nickname. I can't think of anything. Paulo, Lo, baby Lo maybe? I don't know. So that one's really hard. I think I like the name Apollo better, but as far as nicknames, I love Ori. I think that's so cute for a little boy. So do you guys like the name Orion or Apollo? Let me know in the comments below. And the middle name is still kind of undecided too. So I really want to name him the middle name after my tata. And my tata's name was Jesus Ernesto Aguirre Trias. And Aguirre was his mom's maiden name. So we're trying to decide between Jesus or Ernesto. And I had my heart set on Ernesto. But I recently found out that he hated that name. I had no idea, but he hated his middle name, Ernesto. And that would have worked out perfectly because my grandpa, my dad's dad, my other grandpa, his name was Ernest. And so that would have been perfect to kind of, get their names implanted on the baby boy. But I don't know, I think we might lean more towards Jesus instead. I'm not a fan of the name Jesus, but my tata loved his name. And so either Orion Jesus or Apollo Jesus Zuniga. So we'll see. But I think that's all the questions on here that I've covered. I'm trying to think. I think I covered kind of some questions that I had been asked in person too, because a lot of people have asked me questions in person, and I wanted to get to those too, kind of like what Penelope thinks and if we were trying for this one or not. But if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. Sorry, I'm giving you guys lots of like comment instructions, but that's okay. Don't be afraid. Like if you want to answer all of them in one comment, or if you want to leave multiple comments, I do that all the time on YouTube videos. I just like leave all kinds of comments answering all the questions. But anyways, I also wanted to ask you guys if you want to see baby content, if you want to see pregnancy content, and if you do, go ahead and drop me some video ideas in the description box down below. I'm really sorry I have not been making YouTube videos, you guys. I want to say I lost a drive to do it, and I got in a creative funk. I've had a really, the past 2 years have been the most mentally challenging years of my life, and so YouTube was kind of the easiest thing to cut out, you know. So I'm really, really sorry for those of you who missed my upload schedule, normal upload schedule. I don't have plans to get back to uploading that much anytime soon, but I will be putting out videos occasionally, or like if I think of a really good video idea, or like I said, comment down below if you want to see any baby videos, what kind do you want to see. I'd be happy to take requests. Like, I'm always down to take requests, so let me know. If you got to the end of this video, I am giving you the biggest, warmest hug. Thank you so much for staying with me. You guys are the real OGs. And if you're still watching this and are not yet subscribed, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any more videos or anything. I will be telling you guys the gender as soon as we find out. I don't know when we're gonna find out. So typically they can tell genders, I think between like 18 and 20 weeks is when they normally do it on the anatomy scan. But with Penelope, we did find out via the blood test, because we got genetic testing done for Penelope just because we had had so many issues trying to conceive, and obviously they came back. She's perfect. She really is like a really healthy, perfect little girl. We like, I don't know, you know that saying, when God or the universe makes you wait, it's because they're giving you something more than you could have hoped for. It's so true, because I just could not have imagined a better, more perfect, healthy, amazing little girl. Anyways, sorry. Can you tell that I did miss filming videos though? I'm like, I want to sit and talk to you guys more. But I totally forgot what tangent I was on. Oh, the genetic testing. So this time around, I don't think our insurance covers the genetic testing. Jessie did switch jobs since having P. Our OBGYN did say she might have a coupon for it, so we'll see. But if we don't get the genetic testing, we probably won't find out for a little while. Which I'm like, dang it, but anyways. Oh, and you guys might want to see the bump. So it's not really... All right, I'm gonna reveal to you guys YouTuber life. Totally business on the front and casual Adidas shorts on the bottom, but I hope you can see. So I naturally have a pooch, so I'm not sure if this is, I think it might be pooch, you guys. It looks like a baby bump, but I really think this is, you know, the grilled cheese I had earlier today. So with P, I do think I was showing a little bit by now, so it is kind of interesting. I have heard that with second babies, moms start showing sooner, so I don't know, but we'll see. If you guys want me to keep updating you on the bump, just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. And other than that, I will catch you in my next video. I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch, and I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.